Hello and welcome to New Parenting Training. So today I'm going to show you how to install toilet seats. Well, not just any toilet seats. We are potty training our kid. He's a little bit grown out of the potty training stool. So now we're going to change into the seats for the toilet. So today I'm going to do 3 different ones to compare them and see which one will be the most ideal for our kid. So first stop, this one, from the outset, it looks just like the regular seat that we have here. Now, but if you open it up, the sitting inside is actually, they also provide you with a smaller one. So you have the regular one, and then you have the smaller one. So the changing of this, it should be relatively simple. All you need to do is take out the old one and then replace this one onto it. The old one, what you need to do is flip over the top cap. Now, depending on what kind of seat you have, everyone's going to have a little bit different. But for mine, I need to use a flat head to unscrew the screws here to take the whole seat out. And just held down by 2 screws. There might be some nuts down here, but yeah, there are some stuff that's underneath here that's holding it down. Aside from that, that should be it. But the real tool that you need to install the new seat is this. You need a 1/2 inch or the 13mm socket. You just need to unscrew the top part, and then there's a nut underneath. You just keep turning until it comes off. Now the new one, what you need to do is open up the tab here, like so. And then in this sequence, you have the metal plate and then the nail going in like so. And underneath, the flat side need to go up like so. Push all the way to the top. And then lastly, you need to put the seat under, and underneath here, you're gonna put this screw on like so until this portion snap off. So you just keep turning and turning until this lower portion, the lower portion will snap off, and that's when you know you are done. Now I would suggest you to hand time them down first before you start using the tool. Once you are done, it will snap off like this. So I was doing the tying up each side little bit by little bit until one side is already pop off. So that side is done, then maybe pop off the other side as well. And voila, both of them came out. Alright, so the seat is being installed. As you can see, this is the regular type of seat, and this is the little seat. And you can just bring it down. Now, one thing you need to be careful of is there's a little thing here, the gap. So if you want to just bring it down like so, it's not going to come down. You have to actually bring it up and then over to come down. Yeah. One thing I don't like about this seat, it doesn't have any splash guard, so it's very easy for the kid to pee out. You just need to make sure the kid actually pee inside the bowl, otherwise it's going to splash everywhere. Now, if your kid is a little bit shorter, then you might have to use a stool or some kind for the kid to climb up to the seat to use it. Aside from that, this is just like the regular seat, but with the actual tiny seat on top of it. So the next one is this called SKYROKU. I took it out. I think I need to assemble this before I go into inside the toilet and set this on top. So I don't think I need to do anything in there. So you just have to assemble everything outside. So this is all the parts. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of stuff. And it's height adjustable as well. Okay, so they don't include any instruction on how to install this. They do have a video, so that's about it. But I don't think it needs too much of video. Let me just try to do this before I run into problem, then I'll probably gonna look it up. Alright, so I went and get a Phillips head screwdriver. So you do need to use this tool to put this in. Now they provide you with a screw and a nut. So the nut goes outside where the screw goes inside. Now for this portion, it doesn't really matter where the nut to go which way, but for the top part, the screw has to go from the inside, otherwise it won't fit. Alright, so a couple points where you can make adjustment is up here and down here with the leg. So I need to make adjustment before I can put on top of the toilet seats, but this pretty much it. Like so. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so they provide you with a little tool to tighten the bolts, the nuts. So if you don't have a Phillips head, that's fine. You can always just use their tool. Alright, let me go set this up inside the toilet. Alright, so the seat is installed here. The few things I want to mention about the installation. For one, it's just too many parts to assemble. And once you have attached everything, make sure the top nut and the bottom nut is not tightened too much, because once you put it inside your restroom, you need to make sure that it actually fits, because the top and the bottom you can adjust. Once the seat is being adjusted, then you tighten the nuts with the provided tool. Aside from that, one other thing I want to mention is the leg. There's one particular orientation how the leg is supposed to be set. So make sure you have that leg set correctly, otherwise you're just going to make this too tall to sit flush to the toilet seat. Aside from that, everything seems to be in order. The kid can climb from here, so you don't need a stool from here and then get onto the toilet. And you have a cushion here for the kid to sit in and handle for the kid to hold on to. And splash guard is relative high as well, so less chance for the pee to come out. And also there's a backrest. So this is actually really cool. Alright, so the last toilet seat I want to talk about today is this OXO 2-in-1 portable potty. And this one is pretty cool. You can use it on top of a toilet seat like this, like so. They provide you with the rubber edging on the bottom, so once the kid is in, like I'm moving this, it's not gonna go anywhere. So it's actually stay on pretty well. And also you can fold up the legs to turn into a floor potty. And on the side, you see this opening here? You can actually put a groceries bag on top of it. So once you go outside, you can actually have the kid to use this out and about. And it's pretty cool. You can fold it up, become pretty small, and then you can put inside a tote bag that they provide you with. Now, they do give you 2 small bags for you to use, but you can use any type of groceries bag and you have handy. So there's a big splash guard in the front, even though there's a gap between the seat and the regular toilet seat, but because you can put this back a little bit further, then the pee should not come out either way. So with the splash guard and there's much room for the pee to go into the bowl, then yeah, this is actually a pretty good alternative for kids to use. And also this is very portable, so if you're taking the kid out, then you don't have to look for a toilet, you just use this instead. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.